team keeps getting better, and I think we're ascending at this time.
Bennett, shake and bake, touchdown!
I think people take it for granted sometimes. It's hard to do what they've been doing.
C.J. Stroud continuing to throw dimes.
What happened today in the stadium was magical. That's what college football means to a lot of people.
We're dangerous. We're dangerous on all levels.
To that wide open, room service Wolverines.
Just going 1-0, that's what we're trying to do each week. It's a mission, but it's a happy mission.
Look out, Kendrick Miller in a foot race. They won't catch him.
Nobody had any expectations for this football team at all. Our deal's been, hey, bring it on.
Lobs to the end zone, touchdown.
If we got to win them all, fine, let's try to win them all.
We're officially entering the stretch run now. Joining me now, Greg McElroy and Desmond Howard. And Greg, I'll start with you. TCU keeps on keeping on. What did we learn after the weekend for the Horned Frogs?
I think most of us, Wendy, made the assumption that we would look at TCU and we would think that the game that would best suit them would be a high-flying vertical attack through the air. We also know that their offense could essentially get down and dirty with Kendrick Miller if they really wanted to, because they have a quality running back. But I'm not sure any of us anticipated them winning the way they won this past weekend, with great physical defense. Not only were they great along the line of scrimmage, constantly harassing Quinn Ewers, but they bottled up Bijan Robinson to the extent in which he had one of the worst performances of his college career. All in all, it was arguably the best defensive performance against a Texas Longhorn team in nearly 7 years. It's the first time they've been held under 200 yards since 2015, and the first time they've been shut out in the first half of a football game since 1997. So, Des, this was a historically great defensive performance from TCU, and they showed us that there are many pathways for them to find their way to victory, as opposed to just the launch pad that's been the passing attack these last few weeks.
I tell you what, Greg, when I listened to the interviews a week ago coming out of the TCU players' mouths, especially like Kendrick Miller, they said that nationally we don't get the respect that we think we deserve. They said, but we're fine with that, because as long as we keep winning, then people are going to start to respect us. And I think at this point, people are really starting to respect the TCU Horned Frogs. I mean, the argument before was, they have to play from behind all the time, and the defense doesn't look that great. Well, like you said, they came up with a great performance, an astounding performance on the road, prime time, against Quinn Ewers, Xavier Worthy, Roschon Johnson, and of course, Bijan Robinson. So now I believe that people are starting to really see and believe in the TCU Horned Frogs and what they're about. I think they were grossly disrespected when the initial college football playoff rankings came out, but now people are starting to see what we've been seeing the whole season long, Greg, that this is one hell of a team.
Des, I would agree with you about those initial rankings, but it's funny the players said that, because that was exactly the message of Sonny Dykes when we spoke to him that Tuesday after the first, or Wednesday after those first rankings came out. You know what? I'm fine with it. Let's just win and let the rest take care of itself. And that is exactly what we're seeing happening.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.